Hi, second graders. Mrs. Cosman here with another science experiment for you. Think back to the beginning of the year, we talked about animals and adaptations that they have to help them survive. My experiment today is going to be about animal adaptations. So we know that there are some birds like penguins and ducks that can survive and live in the water, where other birds like blue jays and cardinals and a lot more birds we see around here, that those birds, they don't live in the water, that we find them in the trees, and when it starts to rain they seek shelter somewhere to keep them dry. So why is it that some birds can be okay in the water and go swimming and be fine and others cannot? What's your prediction? What do you think the difference is? Well, I have an experiment today. I've got two birds, and these are just drawn birds, not real birds, but I have a penguin and a cardinal. And we're going to test out to see why the cardinal is not going to do so well in water and why the penguin is better. So what I've got is a spray bottle that all this is water. I put some blue food coloring in just so that we'll be able to see a little bit better. But we're going to spray both of these birds and see what happens to them. So I'm going to move my computer so we get closer. So here's my cardinal, and I'm taking the water. And when I spray the cardinal, it just drips off of him, and he's not looking too happy. My cardinal is all soaking wet. He's not looking too happy. Now let's go over to my penguin, and I'm going to spray him. Look at on the penguin. I'm going to go up closer where you can maybe see that a little bit. Do you see how it is just bubbling up, that it's not soaking through him? Not like my cardinal that's leaking and a wet mess. For this demonstration, obviously I didn't have real birds to model this with, so I used markers for my cardinal and crayons for the penguin. The difference is crayons are made of wax, and penguins and ducks and other birds that can survive in the water, their bodies actually produce oils and waxes that coat their feathers that help them with, like you saw with our penguin, that they don't really get wet. The water just kind of builds up and bubbles up on them. That's why they can live in the water, unlike other birds who, when they get wet, their feathers just get soaking wet and it's a big old mess. So that was our experiment for today. Keep exploring. I'll see you again tomorrow.